Nalla Narsimha Reddy, Kitty, a local politician, is a powerful man in the area. His close associate, Gajula Veerabhadra, Rajendra Gupta, is his trustworthy ally for his political work, to the extent that Narsimha Reddy gives him the freedom to contest Zilla Parishad polls with his men. Veerabhadra champions the causes of the poor and oppressed, and they look up to him like their leader. Uddharan, Nagmani Reddy, Kota Srinivasa Rao, who is the local MLA of the district and close to Narsimha Reddy, becomes jealous of the budding trust between Veerabhadra and Narsimha Reddy, and starts poisoning Narsimha Reddy against Veerabhadra. Narsimha Reddy summons Veerabhadra and asks him not to contest the polls with his contestants, but rather support Nagamani Reddy's. Veerabhadra lashes out at Narsimha Reddy for being unfair to the underprivileged communities and storms out. Nagamani Reddy calls for Manda Ashish Vidyarthi, a close follower of Veerabhadra, and manipulates him into killing Veerabhadra, giving him the assurance that if he does it, people will suspect the policies of Veerabhadra as his own follower killed him and he will be next in line as the leader of the poor people, else take his life. Manda reluctantly agrees to it. Veerabhadra and his wife Gajula Jayalakshmi, Zarina Wahab, travel in a bus with 40 people to a wedding. Manda and Nagamani Reddy's men stop the bus, kill Veerabhadra's guards, and tell him to step out of the bus or else he will be killed along with the other innocents on the bus. Veerabhadra comes out, looking at Manda, and dares him to kill. Nagmani Reddy's henchman Durga, Chaitanya Adab, shoots at Veerabhadra, making it look like Manda shot at him, prompting Manda about the deal he made with Nagamani Reddy. He tells him to kill him in front of everyone. Manda then kills Veerabhadra by crushing his skull with a boulder. This results in an agitation led by Tota Shankar Ravi, Sushant Singh, who wants to avenge his father's murder by killing all the men of Nagamani Reddy and Narsimha Reddy. Enters Nagamani Reddy's son Bukka Reddy, Abhimanyu Singh, a ruthless man who enjoys raping women and killing men in brutal ways. He starts killing Shankar's men in gory ways, drilling a hole into their skull, chopping off their heads with a sugarcane chopper, burning them alive, and feeding them to ravenous rats. Pratap Ravi, Vivek Oberoi, who is in college in the city of Anantapur, gets the news of his father's murder and rushes to the village. Nagmani Reddy orders the local police inspector to kill Shankar in a fake encounter. When Pratap Ravi goes to the police station to ask about his brother, the inspector shows him Shankar's dead body and mocks him. Infuriated with his brother's murder, Pratap Ravi and Veerabhadra's men kill all the police officers and the inspector. Pratap Ravi hides in the jungle with his father's associates and vows to kill Narsimha Reddy, Nagmani Reddy, and Manda one by one, instilling fear of death in each one of them. He starts by busting into the house of Narsimha Reddy, killing his guards and finally killing him with a scythe in front of his wife as she looks on in horror. Next is Manda. As he roams in the market, Pratap Ravi's men follow him, and before he can defend himself, they chop his hand off. Manda begs for his life, but Pratap Ravi stabs him in front of everyone. They plan to kill Nagamani Reddy, but they are cautious as there is heavy police security in his house. As Nagamani Reddy is sitting on his lawn conversing with a police officer, he is shot at by Pratap Ravi, who is dressed as the cop, and his men, dressed as cops as well, kill most of the policemen. The story progresses as famed film star turned politician Konda Shivaji Rao, Shatrughan Simha, targets Anantapur for contesting elections. The day he enters Anantapur for the rally, Bukka Reddy's men throw bombs, which makes Shivaji Rao get back inside the car and go back. This insults him greatly, and he asks his secretary for the one who can stop Bukka Reddy. Immediately, his secretary mentions Pratap Ravi's name. Shivaji Rao sends for him and puts down a proposal of joining his party and ticket for contesting elections. On the other hand, Bukka Reddy makes his brother Puru Reddy, Vishwajit Pradhan, contest for elections and tries to sabotage the voting process by stealing the ballots. Pratap Ravi starts his rampage by eliminating, one by one, every rival of his party. Eventually, he comes across a man named Babu Kadri, Om Kumar, who seeks Pratap Ravi's help in avenging his sister's death. Bukka Reddy had raped his 16-year-old sister, Anjali, because of which she immolated herself. And Bukka Reddy had then broken Babu Kadri's leg. Pratap Ravi assures him his vengeance but asks him to forget everything for some time. As Bukka Reddy's men fail in rigging the election process, Pratap Ravi wins by a majority. Immediately, Bukka Reddy is arrested. Puru Reddy gets him out on bail through Sirji's influence. Bukka Reddy, inflamed with the desire to avenge his father's death, hides out in an apartment with his men, and plots to kill Pratap Ravi. Pratap Ravi learns about his hideout and devises a plan to execute him. He immediately gathers his men and calls Babu Kadri, who had sought Pratap Ravi's help in avenging his sister, to lead the execution of Bukka Reddy. He calls for Bukka Reddy's servant, Hussain, and bribes him with 500,000 to aid in the execution. Babu Kadri and Pratap Ravi's men rush into the apartment, killing all of Bukka Reddy's men, then killing Bukka Reddy with an axe.